Hi there and welcome to anybody who's logged on through the website or anybody who's on YouTube floating around. Another RVOps demonstration, but this time with a bit of a difference. We've been doing the Bergen and Daysack series from Crib Gogh, and to that end, if you've seen the other videos, you'll know that we have Steve from Crib Gogh here who's going to actually do the demonstration, which is a little bit different from us. So without further ado, what we'll do is we'll pan across this way. Matt, Steve, really good to see you, mate.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for turning up. What Steve's going to do is going to do a demonstration on the Patrol Raptor. Obviously, all of you who've seen these demonstrations before will know that what I ask you to do is refer to the website for specifications. What Steve's going to do is quite simply take you through the Daysack and show you a bit of a show and tell about the system itself. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Steve. Steve, over to you, mate. Away you go.
Okay, welcome to the Patrol Raptor. The Patrol Raptor is a break from tradition with most Crib Gogh rucksacks, as this one is a panel loader or a front loader or a clamshell. They have many names referring to them. Andy will no doubt confirm that, like me, he was brought up on top loaders, and my personal preference, my idiosyncrasy is I prefer a top loader. But with the front loader, they've become a required necessity in certain aspects of combat, and quite a lot of the younger guys seem to prefer them. We looked at all the current front loaders on the market at the moment, and there are plenty. And we looked at what was wrong with them and the operational capabilities that were needed today for the dismount. So obviously we made it MOLLE compatible, and as with any front loader, you have zips that go all the way round, so the bag is only as strong as the zip. So at Crib Gogh we decided to add a butterfly detail which spreads the torque load of the weight in the bag away from specific points in the zip, reducing that failure point. Other issues that they've had in combat with front loaders has been environmental contamination. If you open up at 180 degrees, you obviously open everything that you have in the bag to contamination once it's open and exposed, especially if there's a Chinook coming in and we get a dust cloud. We've put mission specific pockets in different places in this, because if it is cloudy or dusty, there's a place for everything and everything in its place. All the pockets, we put plenty of pockets and plenty of stowage in the compartments. What we did do is we split the compartments, so mission specific items can go into one compartment and your PPE can go into another compartment. We also gave it internal compression straps. This time we gave it a Y strap. This one was able to contain the load and access to your kit much better in this format, because the more that your kit waddles, the more energy you use, and of course the less efficient you are if you are tired. So we then decided to add a few other unique little features to the bags. From here we also put in lockable zips. So on here the zips actually go together and you can put a small padlock in, just to give you a little bit extra security. We put 3-point handles gripped all the way round, and we over-engineered it, so the braking strain on this was nearly 220 kilos. So if you're opposing Mither, you've got to grab him, you've got to run and drag. The last thing I want is this failing if you're opposing trouble. We instigated the usual back system that Crib Gogh is getting renowned for. So we maximised the comfort and the ventilation of the dismount while he's got it on. And of course we have the padding in the shoulder straps, which adds to the comfort. Again, we put side pockets, compression pockets on the hip belt for quick access points for kit. And then we looked at other items that you use in combat. So what we did this time on your lower pocket, again we made it a 180 degree zip. We put a one pocket in like so, and then we put this in. This folds out and allows you to stow and carry other equipment, mortar tube, building entry equipment, which would then lash with the compression straps that we've put across the front here. We also have a top access pocket, which is here for stowing more equipment, maps, quick access. We just maximised the amount of space and put as much stowage compartments and compatibility to combat that we possibly could, adding to the operational capability of the guys that take these or use these in combat. Also, it's a good travel bag if you have the commercial version, which appears a lot of people like them, and it does comply with most walk-on baggage sizes. It's a 40-litre day sack. It has every compatibility with all the other front loaders that are available on the market, but it has a load and a lot of unique add-ons, accessory points that the current crop don't have. Andy.
Steve, absolutely brilliant, mate. Thank you very much
Andy.
indeed. Boy did well. Enough said. I mean, basically Steve's very, very detailed video presentation of this day sack obviously says it all. From a personal point of view, I know how hard these pieces of equipment from Crib Gogh have been tested. They've been absolutely tested to destruction, and they've come up top trumps. So if you are considering buying one of these systems, you've got all the details, the specifications are on the website. Steve, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, Andy.
And guys, thanks very much indeed for watching. Cheers.